Due to the mistreatment of reptiles by the animal trade and uneducated owners, PETA says do not buy bearded dragons. They're not pets. Despite this, 40% of reptile owners have a bearded dragon. This makes them the most popular reptile in the US. I am here to give information on their complex care so that those who do own bearded dragons can give them a healthy life. With caring for 3 bearded dragons in the past, I am qualified to provide a detailed overview of their care. The 3 most important areas of their care include their environment, proper maintenance, and a varied diet. We will begin with an explanation of a bearded dragon's environment and how to provide it. Before buying a bearded dragon, you need to gather all the supplies needed. One adult beardie needs a 75 to 150 gallon tank with a screen cover. This tank needs to recreate their natural environment. This environment includes dry heat. The humidity level should be between 40 to 60%. This is achieved easily by providing good ventilation from the screen cover. The daytime temperature should be 80 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit with a basking spot that is 88 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. You may be asking yourself, what's a basking spot? Reptiles are cold-blooded, which means their body temperature is regulated by their environment. Beardies go under the basking light to soak in heat and sunlight. You will need 2 light bulbs, a UV bulb for sunlight and a heat bulb for the basking spot. The UV bulb is only on during the day, while the heat bulb is on 24/7. These light bulbs usually provide enough heat, but a warming mat can be placed under the tank for more warmth. The last supplies you will need for the tank include a substrate for the bottom. Potting soil works well. They need branches to climb on, things to hide in, room to hunt, and a large pool of water to soak in. Now that we understand how to set up your beardie's tank, we need to discuss their maintenance. The daily tasks include removing all waste from the tank and cleaning the water dish. Every 1 to 2 weeks, everything should be removed from the tank and cleaned. Although they do have a water dish, it's nice to fill the sink or bathtub to let them soak in the water. During the 1 to 2 week cleaning, the substrate should be inspected. It needs to be replaced every month when it's dirty. Their environment needs to be clean, and this can only be achieved by cleaning the tank often. We know how to put together the tank and how to maintain it, but what are we supposed to feed them? Bearded dragons eat a wide variety of insects and vegetables. Young bearded dragons need 65% insects and 35% vegetables. They should be fed twice a day, and the amount of vegetables should increase as they grow. This is because adult bearded dragons need 40% insects and 60% vegetables. They should be fed once a day in the morning. The vegetables they eat are mostly greens. They can be fed watercress, rocket, chicory, cress, and grated butternut squash. The insects they eat include crickets, mealworms, and locusts. The insects should never be bigger than the beardie's mouth. Bearded dragons do not drink much water. Most of it is provided in their food. They also absorb water when they soak in their pool of water. Their diet must be precise. They need a variety of greens and insects and may require supplements added. Now, let's tie all this information together. The bearded dragon's care is very complex. To give them the best life possible, we need to have an environment that replicates their natural habitat. They need proper heat and humidity levels, as well as places to climb, hide, and hunt. Secondly, the environment should be cleaned routinely. It needs to be sanitary. And lastly, they need a proper varied diet, which includes a mix of insects and vegetables. With these 3 requirements met, you are prepared to own a bearded dragon.